unraveling a complex mystery, seeking truth amid silence and fractured narratives. Will Jenn Soto ever be arrested?
All right, so yeah, and that's fine, Clementine. Let's not go back and forth. Let's not go back and forth, potato to pot. If you got something, let's direct it at me. Maddie's body was left there. I think he was looking for a spot. Many people in Florida said there was a house nearby that was a house where people would dump things. He might have went to go check out where he was looking to put Maddie's body and got a flat tire from driving in there. There's a local spot right by there. After he did that, okay, it was several miles away. So that's why he drove on that tire for so long. So many locals suspect that when he drove to try to find a spot, he drove by this abandoned house, and that's what gave him the flat tire. Again, I don't know because yeah, I do. So we'll see. We'll see as it plays out. That's what I think gave him the flat tire. Was looking for a spot nearby. But again, I don't know. Yeah, there was an abandoned house out there. That's what I've been told. I haven't been there. I don't know, but we'll find out. I hope. I'm pissed. Yeah. And I think he did go back to make sure whatever he needed to make sure. But I think Jenn knew exactly what he was doing. Lots of construction, Anna. Thank you, Jacqueline, for the super sticker. I appreciate it. Lots of new construction. Well, this was almost 2 years ago, so a lot of things happen. All right.
She doesn't know.
Did you call her phone?
I did.
Why did you do that?
Because I forgot I had it with me. I was like, where is she? Why isn't she out yet? So I start calling her phone, and then I start realizing I'm hearing vibrating, and then I look down.
She's so stupid, but she's not. All right. This is her calling Maddie on the phone, but realizing she has it in her hand.
And I see her phone's with me. I'm like, oh. How am I going to get a hold of her? Because I'm the first in line.
Thank you.
The cars behind me already have children. They're full. They're waiting for me to leave.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So I'm going to kind of
She's
jump ahead. Did Madeline ever complain to you about believing that Stefan had taken her Christmas money?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Christmas money went missing. And we were both,
She does.
I don't even know how to say this. We had collected all of her envelopes with Christmas money and consolidated it into one. I'll put all her money into one.
Yeah.
And then I said, I will put this somewhere safe. And I thought I had put it in my nightstand. A few days later comes around, whatever.
She doesn't know how to say that she took Maddie's money. And Deb, I just asked Stefan about that today. I said, you didn't even know the area and XYZ. So I'm trying to find out if she's the one that told him to go that way. I think she did, because you remember when she was in the room with law enforcement, she told them that Maddie was probably in the trunk, that Maddie was probably strangled or asphyxiated, and that Maddie or that Stefan probably went out on 192 to get rid of Maddie with the gators. All right. So unless she's psychic, guys.
We start looking for it or asking for it or something like that, and we can't find it. We can't find it at all.
So let me just narrow it down. Did she accuse Stefan of taking it?
But she said it a bunch of times.
I'm not sure if she did directly. We both had the suspicion, but we're like, no, could he have? No, I don't think so.
You guys remember that interview where she said 192 like 50 times? So we made a little logo in chat, a little icon, a little emoji that said 192, because even though in Jenn's dumb mind, she thought she was stirring officers away from 192, she doesn't realize when you say something 50 times, someone, even when you're lying, is going to say, what validity does that have in it? Why would that person say 192, 192, 192, 192? Go away from 192, 192. No, you're not steering them away. You're leading them right at it when you say that. Yes, guys, so many times, 192. To be honest, I do believe Stefan loved Maddie. We all know that it wasn't the right way he did. Yeah, right. But that's how everyone needs to sign the petition, because it was Jenn. Abso-freaking-lutely, Carolina. And whatever sick, twisted way it was, it is what it is. We're not changing that. And Stefan is not talking about that right now. He said he is not ready to talk about that. And I don't blame him, because he starts talking about that and staff gets wind of the new things he's saying, or the people in the jail, and Stefan's done. All right. At this point, we need him to talk to law enforcement like they're saying, they want to talk to him. We need this. If they can talk to him and corroborate the stories, then we have a better chance of getting Jenn Soto arrested. All right, let's keep going.
But I eventually found that money.
Okay, I was just gonna have.
Of course you did.
All right. So you just started this job at Disney Coronado Springs like a week or two earlier, is that right?
Yes.
And your sister and other family members would help with Maddie getting to school because of your job?
Yes, my mom, my sister, yes.
Okay.
Of course not.
Why is it that now Stefan on February 26th is coming up to help as opposed to any of your family members helping getting Madeline to school?
I had asked for him to come and help me because.
And let's not fight with each other. We know that's not love. We know that's not the kind of love that we give. This is the mind of a person that's convicted for 21 life sentences. All right. So I don't want you guys to fight with each other over semantics when we're trying to get the attention of not only Jenn Soto, but law enforcement to look at Jenn Soto. And it seems to be working. So we know that. We understand that. I've never been in the mind of a person that has done this. I've been in the mind of and talking to the mind of a killer, but that's much different than this. All right. Thank you. I just don't want, I'm letting people know now before it gets out of control in chat. Trust me, it does get out of control. And yesterday I was putting out fires after my streaming and it's not good.
I think I was working a lot of night shifts or like really late shifts. And I just wanted the opportunity to see Maddie, like, because I wanted to spend more time with my daughter throughout the week while I was working, versus had she had stayed at my mom's, I wouldn't have seen her all week.
Okay.
So that was just me wanting to see her and spend time with her.
Did Madeline stay at your mom's house fairly frequently?
Every few weekends here and there, like just for the weekend kind of thing.
So like if she described it to her friends as like her second home and like kind of offer up it's better jacuzzi and pool, does that sound like that's the place?
Yes.
Where does Madeline sleep when she's over at your mom's?
She will sleep in bed with my mom.
Okay. Did she ever have sleepovers? Like have friends come over and sleep over?
Yep.
Slumber parties? No.
Of course
Did
they
she ever
do.
go and attend any?
No.
Is there any particular reason? I mean, she's a 12-year-old girl on the cusp of being 13.
Yeah, I've been very uncomfortable with sleepovers just because I know what can happen. Anything can happen in a sleepover.
Well, then you can be the host house like we kind of were. You never hosted any sleepovers for her friends?
For her friends.
Did she ask about it?
I
Yeah,
agree.
she did ask.
Was it probably a source of contention or arguments?
It was, I guess what was the source of argument was her and she wanted to really sleep over her best friend's house. And I just kept saying, no, you never know what could happen. I don't know the dad. I don't know the brother. I don't know anybody there. Like, I don't know what can happen to you. So, just afraid of her getting assaulted.
Okay. Did Madeline do her own laundry?
Yeah.
Did she cook for herself?
Yeah, right?
I was teaching her how to make a few things. So, I mean, yeah, she could, I guess.
Liar.
What's her normal routine for getting ready for bed?
We give her her meds.
You notice how it goes back to we again? Stefan was only there for one, not even a full night when this happened. And all of a sudden it's we gave her meds. And do you want to know why? Because we did give her meds. They gave her meds that night and they gave her meds. And this is what I've always told you guys. I absolutely, before I even knew any of this, believe that they over medicated her that night. All right. Now, I don't know about Jenn using METH. I have no idea. I probably not, since she was always sleeping. All right. How do we know that? How do we know what? Let me ask that question again. How do we know what?
I'm sorry, take your time.
We get ready for bed. I'd give her her medication.
Thank you, darling. I appreciate
She would get
it.
in the shower.
Take a long shower, I understand.
Like an hour plus, yeah. She loved it. She'd get out. she'd get dressed. She'd let her hair
Yeah,
towel
that
dry
too.
for a while,
That
and then
too.
she would brush it. We would watch some TV.
Well, what I'm saying is we don't know that, but what we're talking about is what Stefan told us, and Jenn just told us too. How do we know that Jenn gave her the meds? Because Jenn just said that. Did you guys not hear her say we gave her meds? Right? Didn't say Stefan said she took her meds. We gave her the meds. She never ever said that Stefan did that. So that's why I'm saying they gave her the meds all the time. And when Stefan wasn't there, Jenn was giving her the meds. So I'm not saying, she just said it. She said, I gave her the medication. And then she says, we. And yeah, that. She said, I. She goes to I and then we. All right. I pray Stefan comes to the realization that Jenn only cares about Jenn. He needs to tell her, well, that's what we're talking about, Rebecca Jerain. He is talking right now, and law enforcement is finally listening. All right. I'm glad you're here. Buckle up. All right.
She'd probably have a snack before bed as well.
Okay. What were kind of her nighttime uniforms? I mean, everybody kind of has their pajamas, but they're not necessarily pajamas. What was her routine nightwear?
Yeah.
She really liked wearing shorts. So she had a few pajama outfits, but she really liked wearing shorts and baggy t-shirts.
Okay. How about her routine getting ready for school in the morning? What's that about?
Maybe.
We'd wake up. The alarm would start ringing around 7:30. We'd snooze it up until 8 o'clock. Then she'd get up. She'd get dressed. And then she'd lay back down in bed while she would wait for me to make her breakfast.
So she's a breakfast eater? Okay.
She'd have breakfast. Then she would start, with brushing her hair, brushing her teeth, putting on makeup.
Now listen, guys, nothing is changing because Stefan Stern said so. I've been covering this case for a year and 7 months, and I've heard every freaking every interview, everything. It's not changing because Stefan said so. The only thing that Stefan said that changed the game is that she also ingested THC that night. So nothing's changed, Fisher. Nothing.